They are eyesores popping up across the city of San Diego. Weeds, and residents say they've had enough. Welcome back. I'm Barbara Lee Edwards.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. People are reporting seeing them everywhere, including street medians, and some of them say their concerns are being ignored by city officials. News 8's Steve Price is live in Claremont Mesa tonight with this Your Stories investigation. Steve?
And Barbara Lee and Carla, you guys said it perfectly. I mean, they are an eyesore. Unfortunately, you can't miss them. In fact, I first spotted these weeds growing in the medians in my neighborhood over the weekend, and apparently I'm not alone, because over the past couple of days, we have gotten several emails from viewers who are also disappointed by what they are seeing all over the city. It's a problem that's literally growing worse each and every day. Weeds sprouting up in medians all over the city of San Diego.
This is the first thing you see when you enter the neighborhood.
Tom Warren, a San Carlos resident and former News 8 chief photographer, is one of several city residents who have contacted our station over the past few days about this issue. Take a quick look around and you can understand the frustration.
All over the community, you find weeds. And I don't know why the city feels like that's okay. I wouldn't think it's okay if it was my next door neighbor.
I feel neglected.
Cameron sent us an email after contacting her council member's office, an effort she feels went nowhere.
All of a sudden, the city's not taking care of us in our neighborhoods, and it makes me feel disappointed and sad.
Residents understand the city is trying to weed through bigger problems, but that doesn't make their concern less important. In fact, they fear not addressing this problem now will make a bad situation much worse.
If it starts to look like that, then people will throw out their trash, and it doesn't matter. It'll start getting worse and worse and worse.
To give you an idea of just how bad this problem is in some areas, I'm 5'11", and here on Washington Street, some of these weeds are a good foot taller than I am. City officials say our wet weather is the root of the problem. In a statement, they added, our roadway crews are working to address all instances and reports of overgrowth. As this has impacted communities citywide, the city has received a high volume of calls and reports that we are responding to. News 8 spotted a city crew cleaning up a landscape median in Claremont Mesa Wednesday morning, and they told us they're doing their best, but there are a lot of weeds and not a lot of them. And back live, you can see weeds as far as the eye here on Balboa. Now, the city also says that the current fiscal year's budget from the mayor has increased funding for vegetation abatement, but there is definitely, without question, a lot of work to do out here. In the meantime, they are asking for your help. If you see weeds in your median, let the city know about it through the Get It Done app.